About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Atlanta Braves. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And going for Atlanta, Spencer Strider. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup.
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all four of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with three if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
The home opener is underway.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
And that is cut on and missed. And a count 1-2. On the inside corner for ball strike 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Strider. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. And he swings through that one.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Here's Corey Seager. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. We go to the bottom of the first, and getting the start for the Red Sox, it's Sonny Gray. What do we need to know here? Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
Right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
The 1-0. Oh. Right through there for a strike. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. That one fouled off. That's to third. Story sends it over to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. What a stop. Fires to first. In time. Yeah. Got it. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Oh.
To a count you really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
And now 2-1. Late with the swing there. Stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. This one through right center field. That one hit for the fence. And a solo shot. The Braves score first. It's 1-0. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Contreras under it, and he's got it. Back in Atlanta, Truist Park. So stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras. And that's in for a strike. Strider, a 6-foot righty, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2020. Slice the other way, that's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
The 0-1. Where's the bunt, but that rolls foul. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Now this one gets away from the catcher. And the runner holds. 1-2 now. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. 1 out, man at first. Here now the Red Sox DH, Taylor Ward.
0-1.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with the pickoff artist on the mound.
So now 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Now quick throw to first, and he's back in there. Man at first, 1 away. Contreras, the runner at first with 2 gone. That's inside. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive. It gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Now at the plate, Cedar Rafaela. Fought off foul. And the 0-1. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Line drive, base hit. Contreras headed home, fires to the plate, and he's safe.
Oh, he beat it,
Great
he beat it.
effort, but it's a tie ball game.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost art for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the...
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. But no advance from the runners. Traffic on the bases with one already in here at the top of the second.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Hard ground ball for a base knock. Here comes Freddie around third. Safe, and they take the lead.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Yeah, that's fouled off. Runner on the go. Pitch outside. Go to second. Out there. And that ends the inning. Back at Truist Park. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies.
Ball, whoa.
Here's a 1-1.
That's a ball. There he goes.
Albies tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Nope, he held back. And that one fouled off. Ground ball right side. Freeman takes it himself. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Outside low. Ball 1. And that skips in the dirt. On the ground, right side. Slides for the stop. Over to first. And they get the out. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Michael Harris the second. First offering. Foul tip. And oh man, that rang off his mask. You can hear it from up here. 2 down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Strike 2.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here, make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
This one in the air, center field. Durant in position. And that is that. New inning getting started. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Roman Anthony.
Ball.
Well, he looks more
Inside.
focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
In there at the knees for a strike. And a big swing and a miss. Got him. One gone here.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman, Trevor Story.
Check swing. Tried to hold up. Now an appeal to first. And that's going to be ruled a swing. Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball.
Oh.
Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
That
No,
one
that's
just
a ball.
misses. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Comes Corey Seager. Popped out, foul ground first time through. Story on the move. And there's a foul ball. On the ground right side. Throw on to Olsen. That's the second out. There's the strike of the knees.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next...
A swing and a miss at the fastball to O'Neill. As we go to the last of the third. Now in for the Braves. Kim.
Up.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Out towards right center field. Durant should have this one. And there's one down.
Up next for the Braves, right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
No.
Here's a 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Braves,
Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. He's 0 for 1. Just
No, that's a
missed.
ball. Hey.
Oh, great stop. Throw to first. But it's not in time. Base hit.
up next for the Braves, designated hitter, Jordan Alvarez.
That's the ball.
1-1 now. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Back here in Atlanta, so stepping in for Boston, Jaron Duran. Strider back to work.
You know, these Red Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Fastball for a strike.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to win this game.
Swings through him for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7. Misses inside, and that is ball 1. Strike on the inside corner.
A 1-2 count, all he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Lifted in the air, right center field. That gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Freeman swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Coming home. And they lead by 2.
Picks himself up at RBI. As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. That's to third. Throws to first in time, and there's 2 down.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Tap foul at the plate. Red Sox by 2. Top half of inning number 4. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-2 now. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. That one lifted to left. Yastrzemski on the move, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 4th, so now to the plate for Atlanta, Matt Olson. Line and a base hit into right. And he gets by him. Makes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's going to get to second with nobody out. Foul ball there.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Swing and a ground ball. Base hit into center field. Here comes Olson around third. They'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but fouled away. Smash that one through the infield for the knock, but it's gets hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielder to make any sort of play.
Here is Austin Riley, and that misses. Ball one.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in. He spits on that one.
One on, nobody out, a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. This one in the air, center field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Braves, center fielder, Michael Harris.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, you can't offer it that pitch in an 0-0 count. It's a strike, but not every strike is a good strike early in the count. Got to lay off that pitch down.
The 1-2. Runner on the move. Pitch inside. No throw. He's in there safely. And the tying run is now in scoring position. No question about this one. It's out of here. A two-run blast. And they lead it. It's 4-3. One down. Mike Yastrzemski, the second MLB Jazz, steps in.
Nope. Oh, one.
That's in there. 1-2. That was missed. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Two down.
Up next for the Braves, the shortstop,
That's what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in his zone.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. He's going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that is that. Ready now for the fifth inning. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Roman Anthony. Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Once you get the ball by the pitcher.
On the mound now, Ronaldo Lopez.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle inning. And we get a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Just couldn't get that one down, and it's really just about catching the ball with the bat.
Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. man at first. And here is Corey Seager. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play. No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Tying run is at first. Near the top of the fifth. Swings through that one for strike two.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Here goes the runner. Pitch is low. The throw. Tag, and he's out. Payoff pitch. Got it. Swinging for the play. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr.
That's the ball.
Nice grab to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Braves. Braves.
So the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Danny Coulomb.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Pulls that one foul. Grounds one to short. Seager gets it to first. Home man for the fifth inning, moving along. Two quick outs. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. He's already homered here in this one. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Coulomb, 36 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. Did not go. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
That one misses. Ball 3. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Top 6. So stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras. Swing and a miss, strike one. Check swing, no appeal. 1 ball, 1 strike. Way out front for strike 2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Another 1-2.
Oh.
And
No, that's a ball.
just misses with that one. Got it. Looks like he flipped up right where he left off.
good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Hard hit left side. To first, 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Taylor Ward will hit next. 1 for 2. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. Oh, just shy of the wall. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olson. He was late there, strike 1. Hit on the ground at the middle, that's a base hit. The leadoff man aboard.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that.
New pitcher for the Red Sox, Justin Slate.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Now fly ball to right center. Abreu on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Here comes Austin Riley.
For the Braves, third baseman, Austin Riley.
Oh!
Check swing. He held up. 2 balls, no strikes. And another ball. 1-run game. 1 out, 1 on. Next pitch in for a strike. 3-1. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the Braves, center fielder, Michael Harris.
That misses.
That's a ball.
Ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Up it in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
And he gets tied up right there.
Ball 2.
Two on, 1 out. This one's straight on its way out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 7-3. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. And that is downstairs. It's 1-0. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Goes to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they boost their lead. It's 8-3. Pitching change here, Zach Kelly.
It's got to be a little tough coming in under the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Yo one. And it's fouled away. 4 runs already in the frame here at the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now. Back to the leadoff spot the Braves lineup. Here's Acuna. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. He did not go around. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swings and misses. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. We go to the top of the 7th. Still stepping in for Boston, Freddie Freeman.
That's the ball.
And another ball. Just missed. Swings through that one for strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Squares the bunt, but that rolls foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. 1 out man at first. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. In the air, left side. Yastrzemski gets under it. Out, number 2.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder Roman Anthony.
Ball 1.
That one finds the zone, and the count even 1-1. Out to short. To second, pulls him off the bag. First and second, 2 outs. Your Story now. Hit hard, base hit. Harris fires it in quickly. They hold him at third base, and now the bases are loaded. Oh, great stop. Over to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Back in Atlanta Truist Park. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin.
You know, these Braves, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
That one misses. Ball 1. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
Designated hitter, Jordan Alvarez.
Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. Steps on first for the out. 2 down, bases empty. And now Matt Olson up to hit. Pitch is in there. Strike 1.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Comes up empty.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
That's a ball.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Ball.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Back at Truist Park, so stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras.
Now pitching.
So they turn to their closer, Raisel Iglesias.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Slider right there. Foul ball. Iglesias, in his 11th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a sinker, and he works in a slider. Fights it off, he'll see another. And he'll shoot. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder Jones are in.
Ripped to short. Sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, bases empty. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Taylor Ward. 1 for 3. That's smashed towards center. And that'll do it. back here in Atlanta. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Off the mark there. And the count is 3-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Here comes a 3-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. And they'll do it again. Struck him out swinging. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. He swings and fouls one off.
Ball.
On the ground to third. Fair ball. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
And that's it for a strike. It's 0-1. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it stays fair. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. Kind of just punts it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard, but he got just enough of it to dunk it behind the infield. And I tell you what, you'll take those every day you can get them.
Fly ball down the line. And that's a foul ball. Runners at first and second with one gone. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Goodbye. And Yaz blasts it out. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 11-3. Now in for the Braves, Ha-Sung Kim. That one fouled off. Plenty of offense in this one, Siggy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
2 down.
Up next for the Braves, right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Ball.
Next offering is outside. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. A solo shot. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 12-3. So 2 down. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. Hard hit, right side. Throw on to Freeman. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get looks at it and then it's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
In the air, right field. Acuna takes it in for the out. Oh, there's 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
They're down to their final strike. Base hit center field. Rounds third, headed for the plate.
Behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command.
12-4 is the way this one finishes. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.